Coco for controller.
Dennis Allen, governor. Vote for me!
No, vote for me! Hey, vote for me!
Yeah, vote for me! Why not vote for me?
If you can raise the flag and waver,
Never grant a favor.
Go on television
And make no decision.
give the kid a locket.
Swipe from daddy's pocket.
have him thank you for the crime.
My friend, the practice you're indulging in is
Politics, yes, it's politics. Simply politics.
you pay a fella $7 and he kicks back 6.
You're in politics every time.
If you can please the big employers,
And the workers' lawyers,
Keep them busy fighting.
while the fish are biting,
don't improve conditions.
except for politicians, then demand a little fee.
My boy, the papers have a name for it. It's
Politics, yes, it's politics. Good old politics.
If you can mingle with the mighty or a bunch of hicks, you're in politics.
Yes, sirree. When you have learned the ins and outs and all of the tricks, then buddy, you're in politics. Vote for me!
The way the seniority system works, half the seats in Congress ought to be rocking chairs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here talking with Mr. Myron Carter, who is truly the composite representative of the average American voter. Tell me, Mr. Carter, have you thoroughly examined the candidates and their
Oh,
platforms?
yeah, I have.
Oh, good. Then you are ready to cast your ballot.
No, I'm not.
You're not. Why is that?
I forgot to register.
Senator McGovern and President Nixon are both in favor of withdrawal. But President Nixon is talking about troops, and Senator McGovern is talking about President Nixon.
Governor Reagan said he won't run against President Nixon. He probably means in the Olympics.
Behind every congressman are dozens of loyal and devoted family members.
Yeah, and they're all working in his office.
Maybe we'd get more action in Congress if we had some female senators in there who were members of the Women's Lib, because they don't believe in holding things up.
Well, if you want to win this election, you've got to appeal to all the ethnic groups.
Even at a $100 a plate fundraising dinner?
Especially at a fundraising dinner. That's why I came up with this special menu here. I've made some notes. Now, we want the black vote,
The
right?
black vote, definitely.
Now, well, we don't want to forget the Italians,
no,
right?
no.
So we start the meal off with Chitlin's Parmesan, huh? All right. Now, you want to get support from the Jewish community.
100.
And the Chinese American.
Right,
Huh?
right.
What do we do? Sweet and sour matzo balls? Right. Now, we want a big northern state, but we don't want to lose the southern states.
No, we don't.
Huh?
No.
So for the main course,
Right.
huh?
What?
Gettysburgers. It's southern fried Yankee pot roast. That was my bet.
Hold it.
What?
What about the Hawaiian group?
Well,
Hawaiians?
right here.
Oh.
We're putting them over with the friendly sons of St. Patrick. Huh?
But what are we going to feed them?
Well, it's a barbecued pig
Yeah.
with a boiled potato in its mouth. How about that, huh? Pig, boiled potato, get it?
you're right. Oh,
Now, we're bringing in about 200 soldiers.
Oh, hold it.
Right.
How can they afford, a big dinner like this?
Well, it's easy. We got a special menu for them, huh?
Right.
Only $2 a shingle.
Every time I take my seat in the Senate, it's a special thrill for me.
Yeah, well, it's no wonder you only do it 2 or 3 times a year. You really know how to stretch your coffee break.
Hey, remember in the old days when the politicians promised a chicken in every pot, 2 cars in every garage? Well, that's why today's politicians are faced with all that pot and all those cars.
I would like to take this opportunity to state firmly that I am not a candidate for office. I have never been a candidate for office and never will be a candidate for office. However, when I am elected...
Recently at San Clemente, President Nixon was host to Governor Reagan and former Senator George Murphy. While Laughlin had no witnesses at this historic event, we wonder whether proper protocol was observed.
Well, gentlemen, now that you've seen the beach, let me show you the house. After you, Senator.
Oh, no, sir. After you, Mr. President.
After you, Governor.
No, sir. After all, you are the president.
Gentlemen, I am the host, and the guests do enter first.
Oh, yes, sir, but you see, according to protocol of politics, the president enters first.
He's right.
Yes.
But according to the standards of etiquette, the host enters last. Now, which takes precedence? Etiquette or politics?
I don't know.
I have a book on that very subject inside. I'll go and get it.
Oh, right, good. You go ahead,
After you, Senator.
Oh,
no, after you, sir. You know, this is not going to work. It's getting cold out here.
I have an idea. Let's all go in at the same
Oh,
time.
good idea.
Right.
Many of us in the Senate believe young people in this country should be allowed to have their say, but not necessarily in this country.
I ever get into politics? I mean, my entire career is riding on today's election. I just can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Ed,
What is it?
relax. Here, have a cup of coffee.
No, I don't smoke.
We're winning. We're winning. The latest returns show we're ahead 10,000 votes.
Oh, I would like to thank all the little people who made this victory possible.
Ed, the upstate returns are in.
Yes.
They show you falling behind.
No, I needed this. I needed this. Me with a diploma from Teachers College. I could be in a classroom like a wrestling
the big
teenager.
city vote is in. It looks very good, Governor.
I'm proud of you, dear.
I would like to thank all the little people.
For making this moment possible, and my administration will be devoted to social reform and economic stability for the little people.
Oh, that
Little people.
The rural vote went against you.
I'm ruined. Every cent I had went into this election. Every cent I had went into this whole campaign.
I always knew you were a loser, you bum.
That's where I belong.
The final vote is in. Congratulations. You've been elected by 25 votes.
A landslide.
Neither did I, dear.
Hello? Oh, Ed. It's the president.
Did you hear that? It's the president. Calm down. Hello? Oh, thank you very much, Mr. President. It's awfully nice of you to call.
It's your opponent.
Just, Mr. President, it's my opponent. He's on the other phone. He probably wants to congratulate me. Would you just hold on one moment? Thank you so much. Hello? Yes, what is that? You want to recount? Oh, come on. I want to win so much. Oh, please let me win. Yes, I'll support all of your programs. You can count on me, sir. I've never won anything in my whole life. I mean, the president called me and everything. I mean, absolutely, sir. Yes, revenue sharing is a terrific idea. Absolutely. Yes, Mr. President. Can't we just take turns or something? I mean, I'm going to do all Mr. Could you just hold on a minute? Could you just hold on a minute, Mr. President? I'm terribly sorry. I'll be right with you. I mean, can't you just... Hello, Mr. President. What happened? Where did he go? Oh, I lost the president. You see what you made me do? I lost the president.
You're in tune with Washington, D.C. and AC.
The occupation that's designed for you is politics, often called the fix. But it's politics if you look good on television and you've made some flicks. You're in politics all the way.